Shalom. Before I get started, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah Ba'ashem, Yahawahshi, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. This the brother Abakalat Walam, here with another hopeful edifying lesson to the elect body of Yahawah Ba'ashem, Yahawahshi. No, it should be a quick video. I seen this video here, right, from off on Instagram. It says sharing. It says lost wisdom until every soul finds its power, or whatever that means, right? Right. But we know what it means according to the scriptures, according to truth, according to the Bible, right? Our power is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, right? That's the power of our life. But it says here, what is money, right? It says lost wisdom. So I'm gonna play this video, right? And this for fair use, fair use. This for educational and commentary purposes. So I'm gonna play this video, and then I'm gonna see how it aligns with the scripture, with the Holy Bible. So here it is. So what is money?
I think it's strange how the word money means one I, and there is one I on the dollar bill, fiat currency, because mon comes from monos, which is Greek for single, alone, or one, and EY represents I. The word money literally means one I, and this in Freemasonry represents the omnipresence of God, how God sees all things. Us as a collective consciousness are God, and this is how God is truly omnipresent and can see everything because we are all individual expressions of God. However, what's crazier is that in the context of the I being on the dollar bill, this is basically saying that money is God, which is kind of true because people's eyes, their attention, their time is spent on generating money their whole life. This is what their whole life depends on. This is why it's on the dollar bill, because money, fiat currency, has become the god of this world.
So that was a lot of info. It says hidden wisdom, where it says mono, where it says money. It's basically two words, right? Mono meaning in Greek, he says basically one, and I meaning I, right? And then you got the all-seeing eye on the back of the $1 bill, representing money being God, right? The God of this world, which we know Esau, Edom is the God of this world, but he have everybody chasing money, right? Which is also a idol or a God if you serve it, right? It can be transferred, or coming to coming to be a form of idolatry. It could come to be a idol, a form of idolatry. So I'm gonna just play this video one more time, and then I'm gonna get um, some some um, some chapter and verse that relates to it.
That's why it's on the dollar bill. So what is money? I think it's strange how the word money means one I, and there is one I on the dollar bill, fiat currency, because mon comes from monos, which is Greek for single, alone, or one, and EY represents I. The word money literally means one I, and this in Freemasonry represents the omnipresence of God, how God sees all things. Us as a collective consciousness are God, and this is how God is truly omnipresent and can see everything because we are all individual expressions of God. However, what's crazier is that in the context of the I being on the dollar bill, this is basically saying that money is God, which is kind of true because people's eyes, their attention, their time is spent on generating money their whole life. This is what their whole life depends on. This is why it's on the dollar bill because money, fiat currency, has become the god of this world. That's why it's on the dollar bill. So what?
So Khan, right? It says money. It basically means one eye, which you see the all-seeing eye on the back of the $1 bill, and that represents a God, right? Because people are trying to find this money or chase this money their whole life, right? This is the book of Matthew, chapter 6, and verse 21. It says, "No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God and mammon." You cannot serve Yahawah and mammon, right? So let me read it out the Amplified version, right? It says, no one can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or he will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve the Most High, Yahawah and mammon. Money, meaning what? Money, possessions, fame, status, or whatever is valued more, or whatever is valued more than the Lord, right? Money, right? Just like you said, it's just a compound word. It's mono and I, right? Meaning singular, alone, or one. Then you got the one seeing I on the back of the dollar bill. So everybody, like the video says, people spend their time chasing this idol, which is money. Like money can become an idol. You're worshiping, you're putting it before the Lord. Like it says, with money is mammon. You can't have two masters. It says the people of the world, they value money over Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And also there's a scripture, I think it says First Timothy chapter 6. It says, the love of money is the root of all evil. Right? We're gonna get that we're gonna get that video that chapter and verse. But I'm gonna play this video one more time, right?
What is money? I think it's strange how the word money means one I, and there is one I on the dollar bill, fiat currency, because mon comes from monos, which is Greek for single, alone, or one, and EY represents I. The word money literally means one eye. And this, in Freemasonry, represents the omnipresence of God, how God sees all things. Us as a collective consciousness are God, and this is how God is truly omnipresent and can see everything, because we are all individual expressions of God. However, what's crazier is that in the context of the I being on the dollar bill, this is basically saying that money is God, which is kind of true, because people's eyes, their attention, their time is spent on generating money their whole life.
So what he says, their time and effort is spent on generating money, right? The people of the world, right? This is Matthew chapter 6 and 24, right? It says, no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and be despised and Salahiyah, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Yea, despise the other. You cannot serve the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Mammon, right? Mammon is money, right? Money, possession, fame, status, whatever else is valued more than the Lord, more than Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You can't put that before the Lord, right? You can't put nothing before Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Everything else is secondary. And most definitely the people of the world, that's the mindset of the world, man. People chasing the dollar, they wanna, yeah, like that's gonna bring them some type of everlasting, uh, everlasting salvation, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? People think the love of money is gonna bring them everlasting salvation, but What's First Timothy 6? Like it says in the First Timothy, some people, the love of money is the root of all evil. You know, and there's a lot of people that they choose this fame and money and things like that to over Yahawah, and it's going to lead to destruction, right? As it says in First Timothy 6:9, it says, "But they that be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition." Verse 10, it says, "For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some covet after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows." Right. So ultimately, a lot of this goes on in general life, and ultimately, it's going to happen when the hour of temptation is going to be presented. Right. I think that's Revelations chapter 3 and 10. They're gonna people want to be worried about worshiping. They're gonna put uh, money before Yahawah, basically. Even some of the faith, so to speak. Some in this the Hebrew, uh, knowing they're a Hebrew Israelite. You know, knowing who they are by nationality, they're gonna choose mammon, money, over Yahawah, right? This is Revelation chapter 3 and 10. It says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come, upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth." Right. So that's that love of money. The Lord says He's going to keep the elect from the hour of temptation, but many are going to choose the money, this God, which is a form, this idol, which is a form of idolatry, which is going to lead you to the path of destruction, perdition, right? I'm going to read out the Amplified version. This is 1 Timothy 6:9. It says, "But financially, ethically, those who are not financially ethical and crave to get rich with a compulsive, greedy longing for wealth fall into temptation and a trap and into many foolish and harmful desires that plunge people into ruin and destruction, leading to personal misery. For the love of money, that is, the greedy desire for it, and the willingness to gain it unethically, is a root of all sorts of evil. And some, by longing for it, have wandered away from the faith and pierced themselves through and through with many sorrows, right? So that's how a lot of people mind the people of the world mind is like that already. And it's also going to be like that when the hour of temptation is going to be presented, which is going to come upon the whole world, which is the receiving of Revelation chapter 13, 16 through 18, which is the RFID microchip. Because people want to be in love with money. They're going to be, they're going to say, well, I got to, whatever. They're going to put all these things, money and everything along with it before Yahawah, and that's going to lead them to destruction and perdition. Right. I just found it interesting, that, it says money, basically the compound word. It means one eye, and the all-seeing eye is on the $1 bill, basically being a representation of an idol or a god, right? So I'm gonna end it off there. Hope it's edifying to the elect. And I want to say, call Layamah, Yahawah Bashem Yahawahshi, Bashem Rakakadash. Shalom to the next time Yahweh Ratazah, which means Lord willing, and why Abba Babal.